I am indeed streaming. This is the third attempt at streaming. I had some connection issues, so hopefully, yeah, so it says live now. That's different. Making sure my microphone is working. Yeah, so it says live now. Perfect. Yay! So hopefully this one will go off without a hitch. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm in my auxiliary seat. It's because someone, a little cat over there, made a mess on the couch yesterday. And I cleaned it, but I'm still paranoid about it. You know how that feels, and you're like, I know I thoroughly cleaned this. However, I don't trust it quite yet. So I'm going in with my with my like my little seat. I'll probably stand up in a second, but I wanted to post this on social media. Thank you for bearing with me, especially if you're watching this later. Just feel free to jump up about a minute or two. I have my tablet, but it turned off while I was preparing. So I just have it with a blank screen. I should have that up in a second. Sorry, everybody. I know if I was like a PC streamer, everything would be ready to go. Oh, dear goodness. What am I doing? I am posting this on social medias. Why? Okay. Post it on Twitter first. Alright, and Facebook next. Doot. I'm gonna call everything by their old names, because I don't care. That's what their true names are. So, by my decree. Alright, and I'll share this for friends in a Discord chat. They're probably busy. They probably will not watch. However, I'm gonna make it available to them anyway, because friendship is good. Sorry, yet again, I start this in a pretty boring way. Yeah, I did try 2 times already to get this to work, so this time seems to be working well. I'm very happy about it. Okay, cool. Everything is shared. Obviously, I did not think this through. I'll keep this up, but I think I'm going to need the use of my tablets. So I'll have to get that started. Ugh, okay. Oh no. Getting up from this seat is harder than the other one because it's lower. It's lower down. And I'm probably going to have to move it again. This is like the stream that Jack built. I can't believe anyone watches, but I'm very happy that you do. Thank you for attending the stream that Jack built. Moving the chair again. I might need that later. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Tablet. Oh, there it is. Haha, I was like, where's that on button? My tablet's basically like a drawing machine. That's how I think of it. Haha, I'm live. Please say you don't have the sound on. I do not. Good. Okay, cool. So now I can see comments and things. I did have it set up so that it wouldn't fall down. So it'll probably fall down now that I need it not to fall down. Okay, Alan Wake time. So, recap. We, last week, not last, 2 weeks ago, went to the Oceanview Hotel, went to room 665 and met the legendary and enigmatic Tom Zane. Now, in the world of Alan Wake, at least Alan Wake 1, Tom Zane was a poet who, when we find the clicker, we find out that Tom had written all about Alan's life. So that's what makes me think that Alan is a creation of Tom Zane's. And I also think that by proxy, because the Dark Presence works off of Creative Works. Saga is a creation of Alan's. And obviously Alex Casey. Do I need to store anything in the shoebox? I think like everything here is like stuff that I need. And super useful. See, I feel like I thought that I was like most of the way through this chapter, but I don't think so. I think I'm like maybe halfway through. So I kind of forgot. Okay, so there are a bunch of rooms that I didn't have access to before. So I'm going to try to get access to those now. Should I have perhaps looked up ways of doing this ahead of time? Perhaps. But did I? No.
It could not be opened on this side.
Oh, Alan. Yeah, there are a few rooms that I couldn't get to, so I would like to get to them. I'm not sure how to get the key. I may have to change reality a bit. Trying to find a good spot. Oh no. When I was sitting down, it was like perfect. Of course. That's good enough. That's good enough. Best if I don't fixate on it. Ah. But I was very proud of myself. I solved a riddle, kind of.
It was locked from the other side.
Yeah, so 206 is one. There's like a janitor singing. Let's see where I am. Hi, Frankie. Ugh. Let's see where I am here. So let's go to the plot board. So there's the ballroom. Place for celebration, but gone twisted and dark. Pre-show ritual. Maybe I'll go back to the ballroom. I don't know if I actually performed the ritual there. I do not remember for the life of me. Yeah, there are areas on the second floor that I can't access. Ugh, no girl. So basically Twitter is so tricky. I saw this post, like, I couldn't sleep last night. And, like, so of course I, like, sought out nightmare fuel by going to Twitter. And I saw one of the best posts I think I've ever seen. They were like, Twitter is like if you have a journal that's evil and talks back to you. Like, accurate. Oh, that was my chair. I was like, what am I missing? My weird freaky light. There we go. I need my weird freaky light. Was there something here? Oh. Can't pre-game. How many of these things do I have? I have 2 of these? Is that all I can have? I guess so. I feel like I definitely missed something. I should have prepared ahead of time. I did not. I never checked out the bathroom in this room. Because I thought there was like something to... Wait, I thought there was something to shine my light on, but maybe there is. So yeah, it points here, and I thought it was like this kind of breach in reality here, but there was nothing there. So maybe there's something that I hadn't really noticed yet, in a direction that I haven't looked at yet. So that points in, this points out, right? Right. Watch me just like not accomplish anything this stream. I wouldn't be shocked. The least shocking thing to happen. I think I did find a word of power in one of the showers. Not this one, though. This room was under construction. And then this is the room that had the bathroom puzzle. Ah! You sometimes just gotta look in other directions. But yeah, I think this is where I already solved the puzzle here. There's a television. Yep, see? That's where it was. I snuck in here. I'm just retracing my steps. I probably need to advance the plot. I think I'm afraid of advancing the plot without discovering something important. Yeah, see? So I think I already found this word. Oh, no. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, I found that word. So there was a word in there. Discovered it already. I think I should just try and move forward. Oh, the music. These pizzas. That's what I had today. I haven't had pizza in 4 months, so I gave in to temptation. Oh my god. You will do nothing of the sort. Oh, girl, no, no, no! Ah, there's another one! Where are you coming from? I was like, I'm not drunk enough for this. And then there was more! And then I got on my hand. Sorry, I'm just gonna rinse it because I do not want that to get sticky. That would be gross. Uh-oh. Okay. You know what, oh, I had a pizza margarita, a classic. It's like a local company that does like all different types of pizzas. It's like stupid expensive for some reason, despite it being like a very local company. However, I was like, I'm gonna have pizza. It's gonna be delicious local pizza. So I got the pizza margarita. I watched an episode of a travel YouTuber I like. Her name's Malini, and she went to Rome. And I watched, I ate a little pizza, and then watched her go to Rome. Oh my goodness. Wait, have I been here? I don't think I've been in here yet. Oh, what room is this? 219? Oh, girl, no. No, I don't like it. I don't like how blocked off this is. Something's gonna jump out at me. I'm gonna cry. You can't go wrong with that. It's like the classic pizza. Oh! Oh! It wants me to change the reality. Okay, let me see if there's anything to do here. And I was kind of productive. I washed my hair ahead of time because I missed the texture. So I'm trying to get it back. I know that, ooh, might not mean much to people who don't have textured hair. Okay, so I did change this. So this is what I was missing last time. I think I got really tired. Oh my god, the music is so freaky right now. Let me check out anything in the next room. Oh my god. Yeah, something is awry here. If you happen to have curly hair, like, and if it goes kind of like straighter over time, you need to like coax the curls back, so I've been working on it. Oh, this is an area I have not been in yet. Oh my god. And I tried to sleep in a bonnet last week, and that didn't work very well. It did not work. It crushed the curls. I was like, no. So I'm like, no, you need to like have a day where you just wash it and then do your activity of the day.
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began.
Okay, and as we kind of get the sense of, there's definitely, like, they say, like, oh, a murder scene happened here. I think that the cult, like, since it was about the cult was probably, like, doing a theater des vampires sort of thing. And if anyone isn't familiar, the theater des vampires in the Vampire Chronicles is a theater where the vampires they were vampires pretending to be human, pretending to be vampires, to quote Claudia. And what happened was they would like they would play act at like draining a human at the show, but it was real. So I'm guessing that that's kind of what's happening here. So this ballroom, there's the rehearsal room where it began, the start of the spiral. All right, before again, I've only had 2 sips. I thought it was 1, but perhaps 2. Okay, let's go.
Another vision. Another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The Oceanview was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Haunted hotels can be fun. It wants me to go here. Oh, it wants me to switch to haunted. So before I do that, I'm just gonna explore a little bit. And plus things are gonna probably get haunted. Yeah, I think that just goes back to the hall. Okay. Yeah, alright, we're gonna make this place haunted. How fun. God.
The story was affecting the scene.
Oh, it's so creepy. They're summoning it. They're summoning the dark presence. No, why are you summoning the dark presence? Why would you do something like that? Oh, I don't want to. Oh my god, no, no, no. Ah! Where are you? Oh my god. I can hear something. Ah! What happened here? Now why would you do something like that? Oh my god. Oh no, I hate it. Ugh. Oh no, where are they? Oh, I hate it. I just want to stay. Ah! Come on. Oh, that one's moving all weird. Shut you in the neck.
The shadows melted away.
They better. Good.
For now.
Neighbors. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so hateful. Was that the clock? Sorry, Max. It's me, like, consoling myself, I think. That's what I do when I'm nervous. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, this is where I was before. I hate it. So now this place is more haunted than ever before. Yes, exactly what I wanted. A more haunted hotel. Oh, this is where I started. Okay, I may do a little save. Saved. Let's overwrite this one. Just in case I messed up and did something dumb. It's kind of hard to do that in this game, but I still... still quite possible. Oh, I could probably change this to haunted, but do I want to? Absolutely not. I still don't know how to get into the janitor's room. There are rooms I have not been in. Okay, I just went here. Where is the janitor's room? I forgot what that is. Or that one where the oh my god! The shadows of the interiors are... Oh, I can't see that on my... I can't see it on my thingy. Hold on, let me go back to it. They're so creepy. They're so creepy! Oh, no, 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 no. How about no? How about absolutely not? I'm going around in circles. Oh, girl, absolutely not. I'm gonna go to the place where there's coffee, and there's like a Danish, and a cooler, and with some darts, so I can throw the darts at ghosts. They're like, yes, let's make this place more haunted. It's like the one sort of story that like Leon Kennedy couldn't just brute force his way through, I think. I'm sorry, Leon, but you can't muscle your way through this one. Leon Kennedy would have to pick up a pen and write like, and they lived happily ever after, and then he would tell a dad joke and do a backflip. And he'd save the day. That's how he would do it. But I think he would. But it's like the one story where he can just be like, looks like your story's come to an end. Sorry, I'm just trying to find... Ooh, I'm in a vulnerable state. Backflipping even to turn on the light. Yes, he totally would. I like how he's like canonically a husband. I think that he'd canonically be a father too, because those dad jokes. Undeniable. I'm like, that man is a father. Probably have a daughter or two. Probably be a good father too. all things considered. So we got the final scene here. We got the ballroom.
I
Girl,
couldn't add a
no.
new element from here. I'd have
How?
to go to the scene.
No, I don't want to go to the scene. I don't want to. But I definitely like. I know that I'm like flipping to like almost to a humorous degree because I do have trouble with like survival horror. Because because I like action horror and I like action games so much. But like, see, this is where this here,
I didn't have the key.
girl. You gotta get the key. So yeah, the key to 209. Ah, it's 209. Should be the janitor's key. Perform the summoning in the ballroom. Oh, but what if I don't want to perform the summoning in the ballroom? What if I don't? What if I don't? Then I'd be trapped here forever, I think. So yeah, let's not do that. So I did go to 219. Did I go to 202? My guess is that I did. Because I progressed the story. I would really like to see that sheriff, please. Ugh, okay. So we're gonna have to... Oh, I don't wanna. I really don't wanna. Like, who knows what's gonna happen? Okay, I gotta do it, unfortunately. Let's make it haunted. Oh, what I was gonna say before I make it haunted was I still definitely want to play RE9. Probably after RE4, though, because I want to get to know Leon Kennedy a little first. And Ashley, of course. Her favorite Molgoth. And... but I was watching the Wooly's podcast, the Wooly Versus, and I forgot the name of his friend. I'm sorry, but his friend was talking about like he was like spoiler free, but RE9 is good, and then he says yes, you definitely get the survival horror with grace, but then he goes and I love the way he says it. It's so funny. He goes, then Leon comes in and Leon goes, do you want to play a fucking action game? I was like, I felt spoken to on a very like a visceral level. I'm like, I love action games. Do we know which floor we're on now? Oh, I'm on second floor. I know that much. All right, let's make it haunted.
It's getting real, all right. I recognize my writer's room on the stage.
Uh-oh. No, Alan, they're gonna make you write. I feel like there's a key to that one room. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Ugh.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the coat mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mm-hmm. And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
The devil. All right. Follow the devil's trail. Uh-oh. I still want to get into that room. I may look up how to get... Hold on. I'm going to look up how to get into room 209. I probably just need to advance the story, but... I get so scared, and for what? None of this. Alan Wake. Oh, I'd like to play RE4 Remake. Because I already own it. I just haven't played it. Because Elden Ring took so long, and then I was playing Baldur's Gate 2 at the same time. Elden Ring took me 3 years to beat, and then Baldur's Gate 3 took me 2 years to beat, so I'm like, I'm gonna play some shorter games. And I got a few games in the meantime, but I have a thing where if I play more than 2, like, big games at once, I will quit, like, all the games I'm playing, and I don't want that to happen. Ooh! Helpful YouTube video. Sorry, I'm gonna watch this really quick. How do I do that? Okay, room 209. I'm just watching the video so quick. It's in 216? Have I been there? I haven't been there yet. So he's in 216. Okay, so it's in room 216. Okay. Cool. So maybe I just haven't been. I'm gonna go exploring. I'll see if 216 is open. Girl, no, 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 no. No, that one's gonna be real. One of them's gonna be real! So 216. There's danger. Ah, no, no, no. Oh. Ah! They all followed me. I'll save over the one I had 10 minutes ago. Okay. Ah! No! This is supposed to be the room where I'm safe. Ah! It's so bad. You can hear like a trumpet in the back. They're playing some jazz. That should be comforting to me. The jazz is the only thing that's comforting me right now. Are they back? You're not allowed to come back. I'm evicting you. 216 is the room. Is there anything here? No. And I forgot what I was gonna do because that stressed me out so much. So yeah, that's where I want to be. There's a map. So 216. Where is that? I don't seem to have access to it. Yeah, so I do need to progress the story. I forget what I need to do to progress the story. Because there should be a room called 216, and it doesn't exist. Not yet. There's room 665. Yeah, I totally forgot what I need to do. The devil. That's what I needed to do. Okay. It's in the video it said 216. So I'm wondering if I change it to the devil, if that would open up a new area or something like that. But I did save the game, so if I mess something up, you know, if I mess something up, then I can go back.
This was dark. But the story had to be dark.
Oh no. I want to see who... Oh. So there's definitely something to do in the typewriter. I'll check this again to see if things changed at all. If there are additional rooms. Point of interest, I know. So 216, I feel crazy. So 26 was locked as well. Maybe it was. Now I feel crazy. Hold on. Maybe he needs to change reality a bit. I mean, at least like this game's good at making you feel crazy, so mission accomplished, Remedy. Thank you. Yeah, it was 216. 216. Okay, so yeah, I need to change things. All right, so this looks lovely. All right, let's do it.
This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
Wait, I think I just had some good footage, so I saved the last 5 minutes. Okay. Makes me maximum nervous. As I was saying, like, I think I have trouble with like any game that makes me feel helpless, and survival horror elements make me feel helpless in a story, whereas like action, I love it because like it's like you can plow through any problem in an action game. Where should I go? Maybe the one I started on. Okay. One thing I hate is when they come back again. Oh! Whenever there's Scratch, it's always such a bloody scene. So yeah, in theory it would be over here. So 214, right? 216. All right. It's open. Oh, look at all the trash. Oh, my lord. Nice. So now we have the room to the key to room 209. Okay, so I can go through and then turn right. In quotes, for your safety. I know I'm not safe. Grand. Grand. Look at that. It looked like that was openable. No. Everything's a little different. Alright, so turn right is what I was saying. Let's go.
Hey,
Hey,
Tim.
buddy.
New map, huh?
Yep. Like, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Like, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
Is there anything new? I think, yeah, I've kind of read all this. Dora went missing in 1988. Uncle Frank would have known more, but he's dead. Not his real name, hidden meaning. The red-headed woman connected to Door. I know her. Oh yeah, that was from Control. Um, Anything new? No, I don't think so. Always could use more. Always, always, always. It's in your bathroom. Oh, your bathroom's actually nice. Nice. He's been keeping it nice. Got some dishes in the sink, but we can deal. We'll deal with that. It's fine. Whew. I might sit. So, wheel in the big chair. Oh my goodness. Alright. How much do I want to aim it down? Sorry, guys. Ugh. Gonna have a seat. Just set up the seat. Set up the chair. Ugh. That's cute. I could probably angle it down a little more. I don't know. Ugh. Oh wait, no, I cannot aim it down anymore. That's as far as I can go. Okay. Nope. Hope you guys don't mind getting cozy and comfy. Okay. See, that there is Tom Zane. Like, Tom Zane in Alan Wake 1 is known for, like, having that very odd diving costume with the big helmet. And I think I was kind of trying to get to this before, but then I didn't make the point. Was Tom Zane in Alan Wake 1 was a poet, and then here in in this reality that he's in right now, he's a filmmaker. So things are a little different. And it was weird because I kind of just accepted it at face value, but then I was like, wait, that doesn't seem right somehow. And correct, it was not right. Could I use some painkillers? Nah. Look, he's working out. That's cute. This is where I keep checking. Right here. And there's, okay, obviously point of interest over there. I think I already went to the investigation. Alright, so maybe I will check out this here. Because I think I've checked out most of this. Yeah, I will check out this and then this here. Yeah, I think I've looked into most of this already. Oh my god, are they here? They're not supposed to be in the room with Mr. Sheriff. Oh, this is clothes here and everything. Oh, that's funny. A little recliner that looks so cozy and cute. I gotta be careful in the hall. Okay. What direction do I go in? So I need to go to end of hall and bang a Yui, basically. End of the hall. Yui. Banged. Okay, so up near the stairwell, there's some kind of point of interest there. I know I'm not safe when I pause in the middle, but still, it shocks me every time. Oh, I think I understand. Or maybe not. Maybe I do not understand. Because this wall looks a little weird. Yeah, oh, point of interest is to the right of me. Okay, great. Here? Is that it? Is the point of interest? Okay, I'm looking right at it. I feel dumb. You know, sometimes you just feel a little dumb. That's me. It says it's a point of interest. Right, you do need, like, to bomb it Zelda style with the bombs. Do I have anything that I might have? It's a flare gun? But, like, I only have 4 bullets in it. I don't know. I'll move to the revolver because I only have so many bullets for the shotgun. Maybe do I need to change the reality a bit? I don't know. Or is there something on the roof maybe? Oh, wait. Wait, okay. Oh, that's it. Nice. We did it. I feel like we all figured that out together. The words of war. Increases damage dealt. Increases double-barreled shotgun damage by 25% when hitting multiple enemies with one shot. All of it has 1. My tablet is blocking the view, but I can just see the full view from my tablet. So I have two screens for no reason. Restores 15% max health when letting a direct hit with a flare gun. Ooh, that's delicious. Oh. And all of these have 1, right? I think I'm gonna go to this one, like, whichever one is most helpful to me right now. Words of lamp. Need more words of aid. So I found the point of interest there. Point of interest down the hall. I'm almost certain that I did this already. I mean, I could try to get it done before I finish. Reading chat comments matter. Exactly. I'm like, no, I feel like I didn't do that one alone. Like you were all figuring out with me. Yeah, it does make me glad that I decided to come back to this instead of trying to, like, do that all in one night. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so I'm apparently looking straight at whatever this thing is. I need to check, like, in all the directions. Oh, this is definitely the place where I've checked out before. Oh, wait, is there something over there? Yeah. Yay, more bullets. Yes, are you racing against the clock again? You were last time, too. Either way, I will be your race against the clock assignment buddy. I do not miss those times, but, like, they were valuable, you know? You know what I mean? Oh, there's still something. Okay. Oh, they're all red. Oh, look at that! Words of stuff. Nice. Words of stuff. Oh, I need to go to the desk. He does not know how to run, this man. Oh, I did not need to go to the television. Oh, I don't think I had any words of stuff. Marks all nearby resources and points of interest on Wake's map. Ooh, that's nice. Expands inventory by 1 row. Oh my god. Adds 1 charge to his flashlight. Oh. Good luck. I hope you can get it done. I mean, like, if it is due tomorrow and you have a little time, like, sometimes waking up refreshed is good. But I know what you mean. Like, I'm the type of person where, like, you know, I feel like most people would like wake up early in the morning and be like, "Oh, I'll get it done really early." I'm terrible with anything early. So I'm more the type who I'm way more likely if I have something done or on a tight timeline or something, I'm like, "Oh, this thing's due tomorrow or this thing's due Monday." I'm going to stay late today to get it done. You know what I mean? So it's like they're like, "Oh, this thing's done needs to get done by noon tomorrow." I'm like, "My brain's not going to work before noon tomorrow." So why don't I just stay at work till like 7 p.m. tonight, get it done, and I don't even have to worry about it tomorrow morning. I just start fresh. That's the type of person I am. Or they're like, "This thing's due like Monday morning. I'll get it done Friday, like afternoon or evening, even if I have to stay late." Just because I know myself, I know my strengths and weaknesses. Mornings are a weakness, so I have to work around that. Oh yeah, I understand, Maps. I'm sorry you're dealing with an injury. I hope you get better soon. Hope you feel better. This is nice. This is really nice. Oh, this is so nice. What I'd rather do? I think I'd rather expand the inventory. I have to be honest with you. Hopefully that was a good decision. I was thinking about why was I thinking about this? Oh, I watch one YouTuber I watch a lot is Alyssa Grenfell. She was like a former Mormon, and she does like content about like just being kind of stuck in the Mormon church and like what that meant and like all the things she had to do. And obviously like having a Catholic upbringing, it's not the same by any means, but like it really does bring up some of the things that I like believed as a little kid, you know? Like if my family was on a road trip, they would like we didn't do fast food a lot when I was a kid. We'd do like I don't know, like Friday night like takeout type of thing, but it was like we'd go to like a local Chinese food place or a local pizza place or something like that. But like if we were on a road trip, we'd do fast food. It was like the only time we did it. And so like we'd often leave on a Friday, right? And I'd be like, "Oh, I want nuggies." And then my family had to be like, "It's a Friday. We can't eat meat on a Friday cuz Catholic." Like we actually like did uphold that when I was a kid. No meat on a Friday. So pizza on a Friday would be perfect. Getting like a chow mein with some fish or something, delicious on a Friday. So that's the type of thing we did. But like I remember I was like, we'd have to debate whether God would smite child me if I had nuggies on a Friday. You know what I mean? Yeah, obviously it's not the same at all. But like I'm fascinated by Alyssa and her stuff, and like honestly, like the Mormons, that religion is it's very strict. Like I'm not like I'll just say like I'm not a fan of the religion, but like I will never if someone practices or something, I will never put a person down for practicing. I don't think that's fair. To do it all. So that's not nothing I do, but it's just like I'm not a fan of the religion. I think that it was extremely brave of Alyssa, especially since they like actively try to punish and shun people who speak out and leave the church. And she talks about all the like very tangible ways that they do that. So it's like I think what she does is very brave, and like I'm so fascinated by her channel and like the things that she's been through and what people do actively go through there. Hi, Jarvis. I know, right? Welcome to heaven. You had the nuggets as a 7-year-old. Get out. But that's like the Catholic experience. I was thinking of that too because I saw this great exhibit yesterday. The city that I live in, we had a Carpaccio exhibit. So if you're not familiar with Carpaccio, he is a Baroque, so very, very late Renaissance painter who is well known for painting like in high contrast and very like gnarly scenes of like people getting decapitated, like awesome stuff. He's one of my favorites, and I never thought I would see a Carpaccio in real life. But our small city, we didn't get much, but we did get one. We got a painting, so they created this like, I think that what they did was really creative. So instead of like being like, "Hi, welcome to our exhibit. We have one painting." They did an exhibit based on like the one Caravaggio and then the artists who were inspired by Caravaggio. So they built like 3 different rooms full of paintings that were like especially high contrast and like either from the Renaissance or slightly later. They had a couple of Rembrandt etchings that were inspired by Caravaggio. It was a great exhibit. What is the point of what I was saying? Oh, but I felt like my Catholic powers were activated. I'm like, obviously I'm not a Catholic anymore, but like, I feel like it never truly leaves you. Like, if you listen to like Lady Gaga or Madonna, you will get the sense, even though they're not practicing Catholics either, but like, you always have a little bit of like, beautiful gay trauma of Catholicism. Like learning about what's going on in those groups. Yeah, that's the Witnesses of Scientology too. That's another one. Like Leah Remini, was it her? Is her name Leah? I think it is. Leah Remini did a show called like Escaping Scientology, which was fascinating. And again, like she went through a lot, and then she realizes that like by bringing other people into it, she put other people through a lot too. I think that's hard. Like even like with cults and things like that, it's so difficult. Like I try not to hold those people. I mean, those people obviously like I think they feel guilty enough that they don't need someone else like blaming them for things. Like, but I obviously think there are levels to that. It's funny, like I watched when I was in Miami, what I try to do at hotels is I watch like regular TV. Like I tried to like not watch like Netflix and things like that. I'm wandering around. I'm just wandering aimlessly. I think I need to go back to the ballroom. So we investigated, we saved. The only problem with saving is that it like resets the room. Yeah, so Scientologists are the ones that believe in like I forget the name of the like the big alien, but that's like the big reveal is that they believe like in this like big alien overlord or something like that. But it's like technically it's like a high control group. Like I'll just say it that like I will often look up like cult documentaries and things like that, and I feel like some of those are like cult adjacent, let's just say. But like I admire the people who were born and raised in these types of high control situations and they really were controlled, right? And then they can come out of it. Like that takes a lot of intelligence and a lot of bravery, so. And it kind of puts into context how some people work. A lot of like abusive people use the same sort of mindset as like the cult leaders and stuff like that. So it's like stuff to like behaviors to look out for, I suppose. You remember the old Simpsons episode? Yeah, I remember because when I was a kid, I would watch South Park, and South Park had an episode about Scientology, which Scientology like hated because it actually it legitimately just animated what they believed. Okay, so I did do so I met the devil, right? That's what I was supposed to do. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, I'm supposed to chase the devil. And the devil did what the devil does. Okay. What am I doing now? Other than just running around. I probably need to go back to the first floor. So this is depleted, right? It's inactive, so I already used it. I think the majority of this stuff I already did. So yeah, I do think that I should go back down to the first floor. They said just like follow the devil. Devil's everywhere here. Yeah, if you're ever interested in like ex-Mormon YouTube, go to Alyssa Grenfell. I've been watching just when I do chores and stuff, I'll put her on. But she's very logical, and she's also I just admire how she's very kind too. That's why I say I'll look up these things about these religions and things, but I really do make a point to try not to disrespect anybody who practices those things, because I understand and in the end, the way that they get you is because they do provide a sense of community. and like help when you're feeling vulnerable and things like that. So that's a tough thing to come out from. And like of course you're going to want to participate in those things because like especially if you do, like every person has wants and needs for like companionship and connection and community. So those churches like often they kind of prey on people who are vulnerable. The devil's gonna ask Alan, wouldst thou like to live deliciously? Do you know who would say yes to that? Is Tom Zane. Even when I was a kid, I would make my other, like, I grew up in this kind of, like, religious town, but the thing is that the problem was that they weren't Catholic. They were very Protestant, so they didn't like me because I was a Catholic and, like, an Irish Catholic. So I was in a town full of wasps. So then the second thing is I had, like, semi-controversial views, so I'd be like, yeah, I don't think the devil's real. Those kids would be mad. They were like, he's so real. And I'm like, is he? I believe there's evil in the world and people are capable of evil, though. Not necessarily a devil. Oh, there's some sounds here. Oh. I didn't check out the first floor while I had the other investigations on, but let's take a look. It says room 665. There's an echo in there. Let's go down to reception. I think I'm out of batteries right now. Let's take a look. Nerd. Wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button. Look at this beautiful inventory. I have 5 packs. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. But I find that I think people get it twisted and that they will not question the religion, but they'll question the people practicing the religion, and that drives me crazy. I'm like, nah, you can't just respect the people, especially like when when they have certain beliefs. And even like, what if their religion isn't that bad? And you're still questioning them? Or you're basing things off of stereotypes. And this is, now I'm like less into like the Scientology or Mormonism and into like legit religions, but like, I just see a lot of people being like mean, especially to like Muslims and things like still, or they'll like, well, I was talking to like a stranger
Layers upon layers.
yesterday.
A play about a murder cult infiltrated by a real murder cult.
And she was like, she seemed really liberal and she was like lovely to talk to. And then she started like using these like weird conservative talking points. And I was like, oh, this is no longer a safe space. So I left. Yeah, some of like, I mean, I went to Morocco recently and like, honestly, like in general, like Muslims are super accommodating and kind and charitable people. And there's like, especially in America, there's all these like stereotypes revolving around it and like really malicious ones. And like, one thing, again, one, don't disrespect people who practice, and two, like, I don't know, maybe look into stuff for yourself and like see for yourself that things aren't what, the people in power want you to believe necessarily, like see for yourself, talk to people. So, yeah, I think I already did that investigation. Sorry, I'm like rambling about deep shit. I didn't mean to. Oh, no, maybe I didn't? I'm so confused. Did I already? I think I already did the echo. Yeah, that's true, Frankie. And like one of my like friends growing up in high school, like her whole family, like they were practicing Muslims. She was like one of the coolest people I've ever met in my life, and like just really fun and awesome. And her family was so charitable and sweet to me. Like I know that like no family's perfect, but they were like always like super kind to me. Like they went out of their way to be really nice. They didn't have to do that. Like, again, I grew up in, like, a waspy town. People weren't kind to me. They made sure of that. They made sure to know that I was, like, different. And to feel like shit for it. But, My friend who is in a practicing Muslim family never did anything like that. So I will defend people in general, you know. You can see how harmful things like stereotypes and things like that are. Like no one's perfect, but find the murder site at the hotel. Follow the devil's trail. I've just been wandering around. I'm sorry. I should actually have my tablet near me because I wonder if I missed any comments. Yeah, for some reason the comments get like deleted after a bit. Oh no. The last one that shows is like, wouldst thou like to live deliciously? So I don't know. Oh, I think that echo was in a different situation. So I need to follow the devil's path. What does that mean? Perhaps I should have gotten the map upgrade, but I was greedy for that sweet inventory. Yeah. Maps, I actually watched Sinners again last night. So I kind of felt under the weather for a good portion of the week. Like after I got home from Miami, I just did not feel right. I even like took a sick day at work. Like so the whole week I didn't feel quite right. So St. Patrick's Day, like I was not out drinking like large, like one because work day, two because I just did not feel very well. So instead, I had heard that Ryan Coogler, who is the writer and director of Sinners, he was inspired by this Disney movie called Luck of the Irish. Oh, I feel a lot better now, thank you. And so I was like, that's so silly. Like it's a Disney movie. It's like a Disney Channel like TV movie that they made like 20 plus years ago. So I'm like, I'm totally gonna watch that. So I watched it on St. Patrick's Day, and I was like, how did this inspire Sinners? You know? And then I watched Sinners again I think it was last night. Because I was cleaning, as I like said earlier, I was cleaning like everything. So I was like, I need a long movie. So I put on Sinners again. And you can actually see the look of the Irish DNA everywhere in Sinners, which is so funny. Because again, it's a silly movie about a young boy in America who finds out that he's part leprechaun. The thing is, like, it was in part about, like, he found out because it was, like, Heritage Day at school, and he's like, I don't know what our heritage is. And the mom was being really weird, and she's like, we're American. My father is from Ohio. And I was like, why didn't you just say that you were Irish, dude? You know? But no, they're really like weirdly. It's because it's part leprechaun, like you know, normal things that happen. But like throughout the movie, like he gets like a token taken away that brings them their human form, and then when they took it away, he suddenly got an Irish accent, and he like suddenly knew how to step dance because you know obviously it doesn't take a ton of like you know practice. Because it does take practice. My cousins do it, and they're teaching my auntie. Yeah, so that's what happens. But the thing is that like when you look at like Remick, right, who's the evil Irish vampire, he like so they like as I said like they start getting an accent once their token gets taken away. They become more leprechaun. They start to know the step dancing, and then I was like, oh my god, because Remick's accent changes throughout the thing. He starts with the southern accent because he has something to prove to the people, and he wants to blend in. They had like a Lord of the Dance type of deal, but he himself was not Lord of the Dance. But like, yeah, so that like you know, Remick and his accent changed, and then he started step dancing, and I'm like, oh my god! So you could definitely see the DNA of Look of the Irish and Sinners, which I thought was delightful. I was like, oh, Ryan Coogler, you have done it again. He's a genius for being able to take that cheesy, like, cute. It was a cute movie. Like, I do recommend watching it. Like, if you're bored one night and you want like a funny, sort of feel good Disney Channel movie, go watch it. And then watch Sinners again. That's what I did. But yeah, I was like definitely crying at the end though. Because a lot of it is about like heritage and like what people lost over time. Oh my god, this is scary. But like every time I watch Sinners 2, I kind of learn something new. And one is like how Sammy. Oh, am I stuck? I think I'm stuck. How like Sammy chose. Oh, well, God, yeah. What I was about to say was a big spoiler. So I guess like it's How do I say that without spoiling everything? But Sammy's decision at the end was a decision to like pursue like blues music despite, you know, the danger and everything. And it's because it's like it's important part of like black culture and everything, and like that's what he chose, was to like to share that with people and like future generations. And I thought that was freaking beautiful. Oh my god, I'm so lost. So it's follow the trail of the devil. I feel dumb because I've just been wandering around aimlessly. I have not been like playing this purposefully. This is why my streams are long. Yeah, Sinners is also like a very intense movie, but like I've watched like at least 3 times, maybe 4. Also, like I love, so people who know me and know about like the love I have of like Yu-Gi-Oh, right? You know I love Bakura, you know I love him. He is, but a lot of people like when they have characters that they love. Maybe I can ask the sheriff. When they have characters that they love, they kind of glorify those characters. I don't glorify Bakura. He's a fail boy, if there ever was one. And I love that. And Remick from Sinners is also a fail boy. So I like him too. I can't help it. Like, I know how he's bad and why he's bad. Yes, he did those things. It's also funny, unfortunately. I'm shocked. That's funny. Okay, where? It's like follow the trail. So okay, there's lots and lots of blood. I should just follow the trail of blood, I guess. Let's go to the map. So it's follow it out of the ballroom. Okay. So there's a big old trail of blood. Doot 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 doot. So instead of wandering, I should perhaps follow that. I don't think there are any rooms that I... 35 minutes ago? Oh my goodness. Alright. How do I follow the devil's trail? I feel so stupid. This is where I went last time. I went downstairs. I went down the stairs. What do I do? The devil's trail. Okay. And then there's like odd music down here. Where's the jazz? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear the jazz music. Hello. Jazz music is comforting to me because my dad listens to it 24/7. And I love that. So it will always remind me of him. Final scene, plot board. Maybe this will be the devil. Oh my god. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Do I want to do haunted? No. I probably just need to do the devil. Oh, hello, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Shadows in the distance, go away. I probably just need to do the double at final scene. That would be interesting. Alright. Right. I hate it. I think I need to do the double. Yes! Oh! Is there a heart? Is there something behind me? Ah! When I said jazz, this is not what I meant. Ah! There's an echo over there. Is this room 665, I think? And that is where I got to meet Ponzane. Alright. I will just check it out, see if I can go in there before I finish this out. But I already did explore the area. Let's just take a look. Yeah, it's all boarded up. Okay, it's all boarded. So we follow the trail of the devil. To the final scene. Look at all the do not disturb signs. Do I have to go back? Do I have to take it out? Oh. Okay, so I do need to change it to the devil, I think. Because it's the final scene, so I have to go here. It couldn't be much more clear than that. Is there something I'm not seeing? Yeah, there's something there. The end of the story. What horror lies in wait there? Devil led the way with darkness boiling in his skull. Speaking of skulls, I saw a crystal skull yesterday at the museum. It was very cool. Yeah, there's music here. How do I get over there? Hello? Hello, sir? How do I? I wonder if there's something I'm missing. Yeah, there's this whole area here where I haven't been yet. Zane's room. Trauma pad. Investigation. I'm pretty sure I did the investigation. I don't know. Maybe I should go back and turn that into the devil? Like, maybe there's something I'm missing. It says follow the path of the devil, which I think would mean, like, change certain scenes to match the devil. Right? Right. Totally. Good job, me. Sorry. Good job, me. Everyone's invited to the free pre-show virtual in the ballroom, which, yeah, we saw it went kind of awry. Entrance hall. So now, can I do entrance hall, the devil? Does that do something? Oh, no.
The path up the staircase was draped in blood.
Oh, this is so upsetting. Do I need a trauma pad? Ah, look at that! Look, I got some sound off. Ah, I don't like the noises or the way you move. Oh, I feel so hateful. Okay, so I should save here. I know I only saved 6 minutes ago, but we'll do it again. Is there anything I need from L's shoebox? No, I'm good. Well, so do I! They're written all over the walls, dude! It's when you send a Bostonian to do a New Yorker's work. It's me, the Bostonian, oh my god! Ah! Oh, Alan, why are you taking so long? Got the noir music. Okay. I'm gonna just reload. It's gonna take 4.5 minutes. I do not have many bullets. Oh, I can't even access the plot board right now. Oh, no, I can. I feel so hateful. Okay, so I'll go to the echo there in the staircase. All right. That made like a pit drop in the pit of my stomach. That doesn't make sense. Flames in the side of my face. Cult of the... Is it Cult of the Word? Probably. Yep, as a New Yorker, it's about our fellow Northeasterners. Yes, like when you are away from the Northeast, like you start forgetting about the rivalry between like New York and like New England, and you're just like, it's really the Northeasterners versus everyone else. So like when I see a New Yorker now, I'm like, friend. I've met a woman in Morocco who had like a New York a Yankees cap, and in a normal circumstance, a Bostonian wouldn't like that, but like me and that, like in that foreign land, seeing someone with a Yankees cap, I'm like, hello, friend. Oh my god. Oh, the music is it's so unsettling. I'm gonna throw up. See, I can't do survival horror.
Of a new idea here.
Here? Here, Alan?
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
Okay, so we are about to find out. Going to room 666. Okay. There are 2 ways to go, so I might do a little bit of exploration. How long have I've been at this? Almost 2 hours. Sometimes this game like does not feel like time goes by. Right. I feel more of like a sense of almost comfort with some of the Silent Hill music though. Yeah, like I mean, I was born and raised around Boston. I love Boston, but I lived there for quite a while, and by the time I moved, oh yeah, the trail goes right there. I kind of had this realization that I was like, oh, I think I've done everything I wanted in Boston. So that's when I moved. And now it's just like, it's beautiful coming back to it. and it feels nostalgic. New York is huge and overwhelming. I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, the first time I ever went to LA, I was like hoping for a city like New York, and I was grievously disappointed. I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna be like New York, so like I can see why. Like, I know why people love it, and I love it too. I think I'd be too overwhelmed to live there, and it's way more expensive than I can afford. Oh yeah, they want you to go straight there. I don't think they want you poking around the way I'm poking around. Yeah, this isn't even built out in the map. Yeah, they just want you to go straight there. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Room 666. Ugh. Six, 6, 7. Oh my god. Here we go. This is good fodder for screenshots. Okay. Let's go.
Scratch had been there. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Well, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
Not you again.
Get the fuck away from me!
Shit. Get away! Get away!
Uh-oh. Well, so I don't have a great sense of direction. Do I have to do that all over again? Maybe. Yeah.
Not you again.
So I need to get back to the staircase. I just am stupid and I don't...
Get the fuck away from me!
Uh-oh.
Get away!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna, spend a while being lost, and I apologize. Because, like, wherever I think I know where to go, I do not. Okay. So I have to get to the staircase. How do I get there?
Get the fuck away from me! Shit.
Where do I go? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. This is gonna be frustrating, guaranteed. You're gonna watch me die a lot.
You again.
Yeah, I didn't even move that time. Okay. I'm so stupid. Ugh. Yeah, having no sense of direction is not an asset. Do I just have to run faster? Come on, Alan.
Shit.
Go, 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 go.
Get away! Get away!
Where am I going? Oh. This is embarrassing. This will happen again. If I continue to make the same mistake over and over, I will... Like, cause like, I need to like stop and look at the map.
You again.
Okay. Oh yeah, writer's room current unavailable. Okay.
Get the fuck away from me! Shit. Get away! Get away!
It's like we're... Okay. So what's gonna happen right now is I'm going to look up the solution to this because like I'm extremely confused at this point. I don't know where to go. Like honestly. Yeah, I'm 665. Yeah, and I'll just keep it at this stage here. I don't know how to escape. Okay. So I'll watch this person running away. Also, I think the muse is Alan's wife Alice. Because if you watch the first one or if you played the first one, you know that the song "The Poet and the Muse" about Alan and his wife. Okay, so he's running forward in the same direction I was. He kind of takes a left. Okay. Okay, so he turns around. Where does he go once he turns around? Okay. And he kind of turns around again. Okay, so basically you have to run to like anywhere that's available to you. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you just have to keep running. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's probably gonna take me a few more attempts, so please bear with me.
You again.
Go! Run! And then when it blocks your way, which it will,
Get away! Get away!
when it blocks your way, which it will, you go around. Oh my god. And then around again.
Get the fuck away from me!
Okay. Okay, go, go, go. There's
I
light.
had to reach the light ahead to hide from the dark presence. Made it. I made it.
That was terrible.
The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
What's the end game, Alan? Are you gonna let it out into the world? That was like not very, I don't know. I felt like it wasn't very good level design. Nothing about that was straightforward. I mean, it's not meant to be straightforward, but still, like, how was I supposed to know?
The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
So I'm sure that that's where the final scene was. Just double check on the map. Yeah, X marks the spot right here. Yeah, I would have preferred a classic boss fight, or at least like a clearer view of where to go. This happened in, I think, the second chapter, but it was super clear where you're supposed to go. Like, there's like a little tunnel up ahead, and you're like, oh, that's where I gotta go. Here, like, I get a little lost, so I was like, guaranteed I'm not gonna know where to be here. So this is, Devil. I wonder... Climax! Woohoo! Sorry.
The scene had changed. I needed to find the muse, the murder victim, room 108.
So it's like reminding me, they're like, hey, this isn't what you're supposed to do. Or the poet and the muse could be about Tom Zane and Barbara. And if you remember, the Dark Presence took over Barbara. So Barbara is Tom Zane's wife, who, as it says, the Dark Presence took over. She's the one who gave Alan and Alice the keys to the cottage and the lake. So it was at the Devil before. Do I dare?
I've had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And so the fraternity, the club, the word. Our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
Okay, so these guys wanted to create a narrative instead of actually cracking the case in the alley. Do I leave and go to the alley? Right, so I can leave. I haven't done much, so yeah, I guess if I mess it up, I can go back to the save. So why don't I just kind of rely on that? Right, I was like, a lot of this reminds me of Bayonetta with like the climax attacks, and like there's this one, oh, there's this one level, it was my favorite level of the first game called Route 666, and it's like you're on like I think you're on a motorcycle? It's been a long time since I played, but it was so fun. It was like a racing level, and I love racing games, like yay! And the dummy dumpster. Oh, wonderful. I'm in an alley full of dumpsters. How romantic. How romantical. I'm going somewhere so romantical. If you need me, you know where to find me. girl, no. Is he just glitched? This is not romantical. That car pink? Cute. She's cute. Oh, I am just somewhere. They said dump in the dumpster. Which dumpster? Which dumpster am I diving in? Hello? Hello, this is my home. Do I need to go to room 108 first? Probably. Casey. And again, if I did this wrong somehow, I can go back to the save. It is fine. I'm obviously fine. Uh-oh. Am I gonna be caught in the loop again? Okay. So they dumped the evidence in the dumpster. Oh my god, no. So here I need to change it to climax. Ah, no time like the present. Oh, the lake has come up to claim the hotel. There's an overlap here. This is where the murder took place. Am I going to see Alice? There are 2 coffee mugs here. Or Barbara, maybe? It looks like distinctly like 1970s here. Lost on the shore between the forest and the ocean. The owl and the deer reflected in motion. In his room, he will herther. In her, he is caught. His story ends. Her story says yes, no, this is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. His story ends, her story does. Not this is the ritual to lead on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. I feel like this has a lot to do with Alice. It creeps me out. Like, how much was she, like, she was in the lake too. And obviously we know Scratch is looking for her. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. It's like they're trying to hollow out Alan and replace him with Scratch. Let's go. Oh, I didn't have to struggle to read that. Lost in the shore between the forest and the ocean, the owl and the deer reflected in motion. In his room, he will hurt her. In hers, he is caught. That sounds like Scratch. In his room, he will hurt her, but in hers, he is caught. His story ends. Her story does not. Is Alan supposed to die? Well, Alice is, or okay. Owl and the deer. We know that Saga is kind of represented as a deer, and then in Alan's room there's that creepy owl, so the owl and the deer could be the two of them, right? This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Mm-mm.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
It's like a casket tub. That's like distinctly a casket. Oh, it's so unsettling. And with the water? Wait, and they put all the evidence out in the alley. So I wonder if we're gonna see that maybe after? I don't know. Or maybe I'm missing something. Uh-oh. Whose body is it?
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are we still trapped? We have the clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Okay. Hopefully we can find that evidence. If not, I may have to go back to the last save. See what music they'll play. Oh no, it's the same one. Okay. Too bad that they don't have a new song for every I got a trophy for every level. They did in Alan Wake 1. Oh, the cigarettes? That's so funny. We're done! You definitely do get the sense that you're like trapped in some of these levels, and it's it's a deeply unsettling feeling. You can tell that, like, I mean, that's how it's meant to be. You're supposed to be unsettled. Like, hello, it's a horror film, but still. This is cool. This is probably Old Gods of Asgard playing. I want to break the curse. I need a lighter. Okay. Oh, that's the end of the chapter. She's only a child from Saga. I think she's talking about Logan. Yes, I think that's exactly it, Frankie. I think that she's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, why did you write my daughter to be dead when she's alive in the real world? But yeah, I think that that's why she's upset. But obviously Alan didn't hear any of that. And you wonder if, like, was Scratch writing that? Like, and, like, if Alan's still here, right? Like, if he's still here, if we're not in some sort of time wizardry, right? Who's there with Saga? Is that Scratch? I'm confused. Oh wait, no, we played a little bit and it was Alan. So like I'm just very confused. I'm happy to leave this hotel right now. I'm gonna go just oh my god. How disoriented I am. I'm gonna go to the next area and then we will see. I think I'm done Yeah, I don't even think there's any, like, points of interest left. I think I'm all done with this area. Thank God! Thank God! I'm all done. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna save... I'm gonna save over this one here, and I'm gonna keep this one for now, just in case I missed something. Right. Because I'm like, is Scratch pretending to be Alan? Like, we don't know. Because, like, again, he's still here. He's still trapped. He's trapped here. So it's like, who's with her right now? You're in danger, girl. And you notice there was no record? Wait, was there supposed to be a record? Hold on. Go back. Go back to the murder room. Here at 108. Yeah, there's nothing in here. I thought I checked. Maybe I did. Okay, now it's time to leave. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I wish that was the song between chapters. I'm so relieved to be getting out of this place. Get me out of here. So the evidence is in some dumpster. Outside. To the dumpster! Ka-chow! So from here, take a right. So there's something here, but yeah, I want to check out this here because I wonder if the evidence is there that they were talking about. So it's my right, I believe.
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Wait, is there an area in the Oceanview Hotel? Oh, maybe it was the back way. Do I have to go back there again? Because I want to find out what that is. They're talking about that alley. Oh, wait.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Okay, so maybe I'm wondering if I could go the back way again. Or if it's just a weird loop now. Oh, it just shows the interior here. Okay. Is there another way to go? I'm so eager to get out of here. However, like, am I missing something? Well, let me see. Let me see what I can do here. So I'm in the entrance area. I have it on climax, but maybe... What if I change it to pre-show ritual? Does the exit take me back to, like, where it was? No, it does take me out. Okay. Alright. Just in case I change something weird, I'm gonna change it back. I wonder if it's a different area. It'd be interesting to see. Yes! Oh, no, it isn't. Okay. So that's the tower up there. Really scary looking tower. Okay, so I'm just gonna have a little look around first. And I'm pretty sure I can come back. Because they did say they... How dare him? He's dressed for Maine. This is New York City. Oh, look, Coffee World. We did go over here already, so I'm not sure. And none of these seemed openable. So they chucked the evidence of the murder. Oh! Heh. Heh. Ha ha. Oh, I'm almost out of inventory. I feel like a fuel. Oh. Now I'm supposed to go to Parliament Tower. Oh, I'm not supposed to go there. Okay. Loud and clear. Alright, so I guess Parliament Tower it is. I know I had to do a whole rigmarole to get in there last time. Maybe I'll take a look later. Or maybe I can switch up the light or something like that. Let's find out. I feel like I'm on the hunt for something that just doesn't exist. I said dumpster out back. I'm taking that seriously. Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, maybe I am going in the wrong direction. So I'll go forward. I'm sure I can explore again in case I miss something. But I thought that was a clue. I was like, this sounds like a clue. I'm so smart. That is nothing. You finished? Yay! Good night. Thanks for coming by. I don't think I'm going to be out for much longer, but going into the tower. This is the statue to me, Alan Wake, who is dead. Is there red paint all over it now? Oh, man. I'm going to stay for a little bit, though. You notice it doesn't say like loving, or it says in loving memory of Alan Wake, but it says an author and an author and husband, but not like an author and loving husband. Just like he sure was a husband. Oh, Alice. I mean, if anything, he did and does love her. Like, obviously, like, not the best husband in the whole world, but, like, he loves her. He doesn't disrespect her, man. Maybe my standards are in the garbage with all the evidence, but, like, you know, that's something, isn't it? His love for her is something, and it means something. I mean, it's the reason why he's in the dark place. He jumped into the lake and into the darkness to save her. So you know what? Okay, let's go. Like, am I wrong? Am I dumb? Oh, cool, you can see the kitty in the stream. There he is. Ah!
Go to hell!
More action words in that relationship. Alan could take that as literary feedback. Oh, things got real weird. Okay, I'll watch... Oh, wait, that's the computer. How is everything 4 months ago? Barry Wheeler! This game needs more Barry Wheeler. For anyone who doesn't know, Barry is Alan's agent. I think is he from New Jersey? I want him to be from New Jersey. But he was in the first game, and he's delightful and the best. And he's the one with the cardboard cutout with all the Christmas lights. Oh, yes, I was saying, Alice saying go to hell, and the reason why is because Mr. Scratch, Alan's evil doppelganger, comes to the apartment, and she has cameras set up to take pictures of Mr. Scratch, but what she doesn't know is that Alan is also looking for her, too. Hey, Alice, anything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call, but I couldn't reach you. You're probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get. Oh, that's so creepy. I don't like how that moves. When you're in the middle of your projects, everything else disappears. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. So he's an executive producer now. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related in your exhibition to save the world, your pal, Barry. Yay. I'll handle it. Barry Wheeler. Hey, Alice. Shark circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or TV show and or, get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Don't worry, I got you covered. Your pal, Barry. So, Barry's been checking on Alice, but Alice doesn't seem to be responding. Checking in. Hey, Alice. Checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I have considered peeing in a mug, and lunches be damned. How do these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me? Your pal, Barry. kids in their this video games. Joined a cult! Wow, Barry! Hey, Alice, you're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil devil, but I've joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult. Kind of. Blessed Wellness Retreat. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a cult, Barry. Get away from them. Oh. Oh, that's so dizzying. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof. And then I was tipped off about the retreat, the best decision I ever made. I never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker. Not a wacko in any way. You're not selling me on that, Barry. I miss Barry. I wish he was here. I didn't think I'm full of shit, but I lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, and that something bad would have happened to me if I'd stayed in New York. That's a really weird thing to say. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me. Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. Even though we know that's real. I hope you are good over there. Come visit anytime. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier mails. Your pal Barry. Well, hopefully he is healthy and not in a cult. You know, if he's feeling good. You know, I'm watching you, Barry. Hey, Alice, I'm more of a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 figures. And everything's so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during these meetings with these movie exec jerks. Oh, I love Barry! Barry! I need to see you again. I miss you. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights to the Casey books. And they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tanned zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I love him. Into the general direction of something resembling good taste. That's a good zinger. I'm painfully aware of how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. This is probably a short chapter, so I'll probably go after this one. For good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Oh, Barry. I'm trapped in the dark place, Barry. How? Anyway, gotta hop into another video call now to talk about casting. Your pal, Barry. So they are working on some kind of movie. That's not good. Because what if the dark presence is in that, like, is getting through from that movie, too? Okay, that's probably the last thing I do. That's where I came from, right? Where's the red light coming from? I'm from the bathroom. Oh, girl.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
She's probably living somewhere else. Because where do you pee? Well, she can still pee. But, like, the tub! Is there a shower in there? That's some equipment. The photos are me? No such things as too personal. The photos are me. Just need to show a glimpse. Make you see what's beneath the surface. Uh-oh, what's beneath the surface, like of Cauldron Lake? I mean, terribly irresponsible of her, 1, to leave these in the developer baths, 2, to have the door open and exposed to light. You know, in a dark room, you can only have that red light. I will say, like, analog photography is kind of awesome. Like, the process involved is really cool. I used to do black and white photography this way in high school, because we had a dark room. So I took like a few years of photo classes, and I took one in mass art as well in my first year. They had a photo class. I did this a lot. I totally forgot how to do it, but like at one point I knew. And the worst part was loading your film into the can, because you have to do that in total darkness. You cannot even have the red light. It has to be complete darkness. So you have to memorize exactly how to load it and like the specific hand motions of how to do it. You have to keep one hand completely still and the other like needs to just move the wrist like this. And if you mess up, that's it. You mess up a whole roll of film. So it's not easy. So, I mean, respect to Alice. And this is how you take the negatives and put them on prints. And you use those to control the exposure, like how much or how little light you want on the print. So you can kind of control like whether the print is like, you know, good contrast, dim, too bright if you kind of mess up. Then you put it in the developer and the fixer, and then this is probably the finishing bath right here, like when you put it when you're done, or just the water. And I think the water is the end. You like swish around some water and then you hang it up to dry. Okay, I remembered a little bit. Cool. That's so freaky. Okay. So now, as we know, Barry is doing the movie. She's definitely still here because there's like dirty plates and stuff like that in the sink. But it's like she too is consumed with her creation, which doesn't bode well because she's, as we know, she's also been touched by the dark presence.
After Ellen died, I didn't leave.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
I just want to see if there's anything else. Part 2, the comeback. Weakness is clarity. Alright, let's go back. I probably missed something. The darker, the better.
Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
I'll watch this whole thing. Hold on.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Notice it says love is weakness here. Yeah, like wasn't Alice super scared of the dark presence in the first game? So really props to her through the camera thing. Yeah, I think that's her kind of being more in touch than ever with the dark presence. I don't even know. Like this scares me. Like what's happening to Alice is very scary to me. Something seems off. Especially that she's like the darker the better. Like so she's trying to get close to the darkness. Ooh, soap. This wasn't open to us before. Just needs to show a glimpse. Beneath the surface too. Like yeah, definitely makes me think of Cauldron Lake.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
The horror of caring. Maybe Frankie. I'm just worried about how much did the dark presence like kind of lodge itself into her while she was in the lake. Because remember, she spent a week in the lake.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
See how she's like slowly descending into the darkness herself. Like all of this is like very unsettling. I don't think that this bodes well for her.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
No boundaries, be ruthless. Connection through pain. Pain through love.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Oh! Okay. So this is, I think, where I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna see if I can find, like, a save point, though. Ah! Like, I've been streaming more than enough time. And it gets me into a mindset, too.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
You wonder if that's like a red herring. Like, I was so unsettled by Alice's videos. Like, is she seeking out the darkness now? Oh my god. Can I leave? I just want to save the game and quit. At this point. So we watched all these already.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
All right. Even the water has taken over the building. So this is the beginning of We Sang. I don't like ever want to save over that, actually. And this is the end of We Sang. So I think I will overwrite the end of it, just in case I missed something in the last chapter and I have to redo something. Yeah. I'll overwrite this one. Okay. And that is where I shall leave it today. That was very intense, those 2 chapters. Yeah, I forget. I totally agree. It's like if you gaze too long into the abyss gazes back you for sure. But yeah, I think I'm worried about Alice because now I'm like, oh, I think she's getting too involved and like the dark presence is kind of like seeping its way into her too. Audie and the janitors. It's the janitor guy. Whew. Dark days. And I might even decide, yeah, you can switch to, so we can switch back to Saga for a bit too next time. I'll take the time to decide, and hopefully I'll be back next week. I don't particularly see a reason why I wouldn't be back unless I'm like feeling badly or tired or something. But yeah, I think that is where I'll leave it for today. Thank you so much for joining. And, you know, we'll leave Alan in his state, sopping wet, crying, in his element. Exactly how he belongs. Alright. Bye, guys.